We're here in beautiful Brechin, Ontario. Who knows what time it is?
It's time for Lumberjack!
Lumberjacks is sponsored by Echo, only professional grade with 5-year warranty. Crown, protect, maintain, save. Gas Guzzler lifts gas and oils from land, vehicles, and tools. Yamaha, what kind of Yamaha are you?
I'm Bill Diva, host of Lumberjacks TV series with my co-host, Lumberjack sport analyst Rod Cumberland. Rod, this show in Brechin's been a great show so far with guys battling atop the leaderboard. Right now we're in the home stretch. We got 4 events yet to come, among them the standing block chop.
That's right, great event, standing block chop, and actually we have one of the best standing block cutters in Canada. Cecil Starr competing here today, hasn't yet won an axe event, but I know that he's just holding it all in for maybe this last standing block.
Well, he's a local boy and a hometown favorite, very instrumental in putting this competition on. We're also going to be looking at the hot saw of this event, this competition. Should be a great show there.
Hot saw is always an exciting event for the crowd. We have great world-class competitors in this. Gaston Duperret, Paul Woodland, and also Paul Finnegar from New York. Those guys will be scratching it out for first place in that event.
Well, the people from Marmara Township have certainly been coming out in droves to support this first lumberjack competition being hosted by the community of Brechin. Paul Finnegar on the overall standings board is the guy to beat with only a few events left to go. We're going to get started with the women's single buck. We're showing the first heat between Colin Coors and Mary Dooley. A little bit earlier, Christine Gibbs set a time of 37.73. That is the mark to beat for these women.
Good pair of competitors here. Mary Dooley, of course, she's really built for the single buck. She's strong. She's got a lot of upper body strength. Colin Coors, a little bit slighter lady, but she's very athletic, so it'll be interesting to see who wins this heat.
Well, and you can see on these decks here, you got to be either wearing spikes or toe block, and Colin Coors is doing both, actually. Wearing spikes and toe block, you're not going to see your feet moving at all.
Not at all, but look at the rest of her body, Bill. Legs, arms, shoulders, everything she's putting, everything she has into the single buck. Mary Dooley's a little stiff on the other side here. She's not pulling that saw very fast.
And the quantity of saw. Look at Colin Coors on the left-hand side. She's using as much of the saw as she can, and Mary's short stroking a little bit. You should be using more of that saw.
Colin Coors doing a phenomenal job here in the single buck. She's down in the small wood, has to keep the same strokes up, and she's down with a time of 32.39 seconds.
I was talking to head judge Andy Schreiner. He's saying you did a lot of training this winter. It's certainly showing, that's for sure.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I tried to fit it in. We got our life a little bit more settled. My husband and I are actually living in the same house now, so we have all the equipment and all the power and the people, and been able to put some time into it. It's been nice.
I mean, that was a really good effort. You had no problems whatsoever, or can you identify a couple of problems you may have had?
You know, I may not have used as much of the saws as I would have liked, and I've been trying to keep it more, keep the angle down, saw more from my guts. Been working on that. Probably could have been a little bit lower, but I'm pretty happy I didn't even hang up, so that's good. I'll take it.
There's an excellent example of husband and wife working together with Mike Coors helping out his wife, Colin. He's wedging the disc for her, he's spraying the crown solution, as well as coaching her on the way to a 32.39 lowering of the single buck heat. Up next, we have Tracy Henning taking on Levon Michelacci.
And Tracy Henning on the right, obviously a right-handed cutter. Levon Michelacci on the left is a left-handed sawyer, so we'll see a couple of different techniques in this heat.
Well, Levon is a little bit unstable on her feet there. She's got a foot block for her lead foot, but no spikes on her shoes, and her left foot is not very secure at all as she keeps catching a raker on this disc.
Tracy Henning actually showing pretty good technique. Her feet are braced well. She's using all of her body, using all the saw. Her technique is fine, but her saw's not sinking.
No, you can see also Tracy she's got her saw parallel to the ground. I don't think she's using her height to her advantage, where Levon is a little bit more of an angle, getting a little bit closer to the wood, towering over the wood with a driving force down.
And the saw's cutting phenomenally fast. She's getting down into the small wood now. Had a little bit of hang up there, but she's going to be down here in 38.58 seconds.
I want to know how come you keep your saw relatively parallel to the ground all the time, as opposed to using your height to your advantage and starting to stand over top of it.
To be honest, Dave Jewett has been telling me how to saw better, and then when I'm up too high, I hang more. So I try to drop with the saw and keep it more. Plus, I'm using a two-man and not a single buck. So I think that was my disadvantage too.
Okay, folks, you can put that one in the books. It's the women's single buck. Colin Coors shows that training pays off with a 32-39.